We all love bolognese. It's one of the most popular recipes around the world. But can we make this classic even better? If you take a proven delicious recipe and then add the robust flavour of chorizo and paprika, what you get is a Spanish-style bolognese that is simply delicious and sure to be one of the best things to come out of your slow cooker. Hey, I'm nutritionist Scott Banty and welcome to my Food for Fitness kitchen. This recipe is from our brand new Spanish Flavor Fiesta high protein recipe pack that we've just added to my Food for Fitness recipes app. The app brings together over 280 delicious, nutritious and family-friendly high protein recipes, with new ones being added every month that include the calories, fat, protein and carb content for every recipe. You can also find the perfect recipe in seconds with the advanced search filters. Search by protein source, dietary preference, meal type, prep time, and more. Now, chorizo is one of those foods that when you see it on the ingredients list for a recipe, you just know it is going to taste good. And bolognese is a recipe that was almost made to be slow cooked. In general, the longer you cook it for, the tastier it gets. So it's an absolute winner for doing it in the slow cooker. What's more, when you leave it in the fridge after you've cooked it, it's even better the next day once it's had a chance to absorb even more of the flavors. Right, ready to go? Let's cook. First thing you're going to do is chop up 2 carrots nice and small, and the same with celery. Even if you don't like celery, you still need to include it as part of the sauce, and it's a key element of a bolognese. Do the same with some onion and some chorizo, and then you're going to put the chorizo in a pan. Don't add any oil, but start the heat on low and gradually increase it, and this will cause the chorizo to release some oil. Then once it is released some of the oil, add in those other veggies, and you're going to gently fry that for about 5 to 10 minutes until they start to soften. Then tip them into the slow cooker and then return the pan to the heat and add your kilo of beef mince. At this point in the video, it'd also be fantastic if you could hit that like button. It really does help support the channel and I would very much appreciate it. Then once that mince has been browned, you're going to add it to the slow cooker along with the chorizo, celery, carrots and onions. And then to that, we're going to add in some corn flour, a tablespoon of paprika, not the smoked kind, just normal paprika, a teaspoon of oregano, some tomato puree, and then we're going to add in a large glass of red wine. If you don't drink, you could use stock, and that's absolutely fine. 1 can of chopped tomatoes, and then all you need to do from there is just mix it all through so everything is nicely combined. And it's up to you how long you cook this for. You can cook it for about 6 hours on medium, or if you have more time, cooking it for about 8 to 10 hours on low will make it even more flavoursome. So if you've got the time, cook it on low. If not, 6 hours on medium will be fine. But then when it's ready, make sure to mix the pasta through it. Don't just dump the sauce on top. And then as always, garnish with something green. Hope you enjoy this one. All you need to do now is get stuck in. So there we have it. There's a delicious slow cooker Spanish themed bolognese. And like I said at the start of the video, this is one of the 5 Spanish recipes that we've just added to the Food for Fitness recipes app. Now, if you click the link below in the description, you can download it for both Android and Apple devices. I'm going to go get stuck into this for my tea. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't had a chance yet, so you're notified as soon as I post a new high protein recipe. And drop me a comment below and let me know what you think of this recipe. Right, speak to you later.